Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Wednesday to you. That means it's time for stories and stamps. But I have a confession to make. Today, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of stamping, but let's see, because I do have a wonderful surprise for you. And if you're like me, you might sometimes have a hard time keeping track of all the birthdays. And then you see someone's birthday and you go, oh, shoot, I forgot to put a card in the mail. So this is the answer to that. So yeah, I just had to put my own little card on here. But this is a Stampin' Up kit. And what's nice about Stampin' Up kits is that they're fun to do with a bunch of friends. So I think I should have a kit class with this box. I'm thinking about maybe doing it on March the 29th at 10 a.m. So stay tuned. So what's nice about the kit is that it always comes with instructions. Okay, we're going to come back to them. You'll see what's in this thing. So there are, let's see, 6 cards of each. So there's 12 cards altogether in here. 6 masculine, 6 feminine. There's a spool of tear and tape. There are stickers of all the months in 4 different languages: French, English, Dutch, and German. So that's handy. And then we have, these are the stickers that go on the card. And some more. So these are just a fun instant gratification card. And here you have your happy birthday in all the 4 languages. So there's lots of those. And then here we have our bits for the cards. And I haven't made a single one of these yet, so I'm looking forward to doing this with you. There are some dimensionals and there are some gems. And then here are the envelopes. And the envelopes are super cute. They're lined in either a plaid or a stripe. So that's fun. And what I like about these card fronts, you can choose which side to use. You can use the busier side with the plaid, or you can use the more muted side with just the color wash. So that'll be interesting. And then we have these. And the pièce de résistance is hiding underneath of this. This is the actual workhorse. So now I'm going to move this box. It makes a beautiful gift too for anybody crafty on your list. So this is it's a very sturdy spiral notebook, but you see there's big pocket pages for each month. So you put the month up here, and then there's even there's pockets on both sides. So yeah, we'll get started and make it together. So before you get started, you have to look at the instructions, okay? Even though it's simple, you don't want to mess it up. So let's have a look and see. So first of all, it gives you the instructions how to make the card. So it's telling you to do all the die cuts, pop them up and put them on, and then your sticker for It's Your Day. And then for the masculine card, you're putting these 2 pieces on. We're going to do that, and then the sticker. So this is the easy. It's all easy, actually. So you're putting your sticker for your month on each page. And I think that's basically it. Okay, so I think we can do this. I'm not sure what has to go there. Are they telling us? Number 2, January. Yeah, I think that you can just put your name there or the year. Not 100% sure. We're going to find out about that. I see that there is a barcode for learning Stampin' Basics. So you can scan the QR code. That's helpful to know, isn't it? Okay, so I have everything here. I have my instructions. I have my glue dots. I have my dimensionals. I have my gems. I have my tear and tape. So now I'm going to take this die cut sheet. This is just one. If you're planning to do all your cards at once, then if I were you, I would take out all your die cuts and make little piles of them. Okay, and I thought this was actually 2 separate die cuts, but it's only 1. So now this card is even easier than I thought. And then this is for the other card. Here. So this is a really easy project to do. If you want to do this with people who have never stamped before, never made a card, and you want to guarantee success, this is it. And how much fun is that? I think that's really important. We all like to make things and we do not like to fail. So let's get started. We're going to start with a polka dot card here. And I need my liquid adhesive, and guess what? I took it to the other room, so I have to go find it. So today I'm just showing you how to do the kit, and maybe next week I'll show you some alternatives with this kit, because it's always fun to step it up, do something different, so that, if you're like me, maybe you get bored easily and you like to do things a little differently. So we're taking this big triangle and it's going to go on the top like this. And so what we're going to do, I would advise working with liquid adhesive because it's very forgiving. Use thin beads, don't get too close to your edge, and then it gives you a little bit of wiggle room to move it around. Okay, this is Tombow, sold by Stampin'Up. It's amazing stuff, and it doesn't bubble on your cardstock. Okay, so that's super important. Some of the cheaper adhesives will do that, and then your card looks like crap. So it's worth spending a few pennies more on the good stuff. So there, and then this piece is going to go on the bottom, and then we're going to pop up the happy birthday. There. It's so nice to have an organizer on hand where you write ahead of time whose birthdays are coming up. You write them on the inside, and then you're not surprised. At least you have the most important ones taken care of. Okay, so now, see, I could choose to do a Dutch one or a French one. If I have, I have a couple French members on my team. I could send them a birthday card, and that's just nice. It's nice to do it in your own language. Now, it is a sticker, so I guess we don't have to pop it up. I can just put it straight down, and you can change where you put it. This is where they have it. Now, you want to make sure that your edges are even. You don't want it to be crooked. And I think I did. You know what? It might be a hair crooked. But if you don't press down, well, you can peel them off, but I'm not going to. It's good enough. I'm making this and it's kind of at an angle, but there's card number 1. And then look how nice it looks with the envelope. Let me see, which one do I want? This one, the plaid, I think. Doesn't really make any difference, but see how nice that is? People right away feel like, wow, I've gotten something special. It's a simple card, but it's beautiful. You've got a nice heavy-duty envelope and a pretty card. So that's card number 1. Now card number 2, we're starting with this piece here. And it looks like ribbon. It isn't ribbon, it's just a piece of cardstock. And it's going to go, I'm going to use this side of the, it looks like it's going right in the middle. Maybe a little higher. I should look at the instructions, shouldn't I, like I said. Let's see. Yeah, so take a peek. It shows you, and it does look like it's just about in the middle. And then what it's done is, so those little dark dots are glue dots, and those ones are poppers. So let's do that first. And we have all our pieces laid out. So here's our big flower. They've put 4 die cuts on. 1, 2. Yeah, well, you don't need to listen to me count. Don't be ridiculous. Now for these little dots, if you don't have glue dots on a spool, I don't use these very often, to be totally honest, but let's take a look. If you are going to use them, this is how you're going to go about it. You want to get a pokey tool. If you don't have a pokey tool, use a, a toothpick will work just fine. And so you're picking them off and you're putting them on like so. It does take a little bit, but they're free, right? They were included in your kit, so you may as well use them. There. And this is a meaningful activity that you can do with your elderly parents, with your kids. It's nice to get people, your family members, in the habit, especially your children, of being kind and being connected to their community. Sending cards is a good thing. Okay, now we're going to peel off the little backing. There, now it's gone. It'll end up on the floor. So once a month I vacuum. Don't laugh, once a month, because it just isn't worth doing it more often. I'd rather stamp than create. Now I have a special, I stamp in the Netherlands. Oh my goodness. I hope I caught that as soon as it happened. My phone just stopped recording, so hopefully I caught that and you didn't miss much. Yeah, I was saying I only vacuum my stamp room once a month because I stamp in Europe. I have a bedroom upstairs that I use. It's got a great view of the garden. It's got nice lighting, and no one else has to come here. So if my floor is a mess, it doesn't matter. And if you leave it till it's super messy, you definitely have some instant gratification. It's just so rewarding when it's all clean. I'm just moving this out of the way. And now we're going to take this piece and glue it on the card. So like I was saying, though, I think it's important to instill those values in your children. And I think it's good to spend quality time with your elderly parents because sometimes they're stuck at home sometimes, and it's nice for them to have something different to do. And this has a lot of cards in it. My mother's always worried that she's going to ruin something of mine that's valuable. So as soon as I assure her that I have lots, then she's good. Okay, so now I'm going to pop the flower up first, and then I'm going to tuck the leaves underneath. So I'll take off all the backings. And we want to make sure it's the right way, like so. It's kind of in the middle because you want to have room for the leaves. Okay, so now I have this guy. It's coming there. I forgot to take the backers off that bud. And this leaf is going to go up here. I'm just trying to get it in between there. And now the bud. So that was pretty easy. And then all we have to do is add our sentiment. There's one. And then we'll add a few stickers to the inside of the book. There. Now I could have popped the other things up too, so now all I need to do is find a sticker. And this isn't a birthday card. It could be a birthday card. It's your day. That could mean anything. So that's just going to go down here. And there. And then we can add some gems if we want. And again, we're going to use our pokey tool and just pick a few up. There, it just adds a little sparkle. Everybody likes a sparkle. I think this one, the glue just came off the back of that. There we go. There. And I like to do it in odd numbers, 3 or 5. There. Simple, pretty, and let's find an envelope to go with it. Look. I chose the striped envelope because it ties in with this on the card. Isn't that just so pretty? Okay, last thing we're going to do is our book here. So, oh, I know. Is that what this? No, that's not what this is for. Okay, so here we have our months. So of course you're going to start with January. Let me just have a look. Okay, the month goes up here. In Holland, it's a tradition to have birthday calendars hanging in the bathroom, believe it or not. But it's quite handy because everybody goes to the bathroom and you hang that birthday calendar where you can see it, and then you right away know when you start your day, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. So then you could send your message. This was before Facebook was invented and you didn't get reminders of people's birthdays. But that's great. So then you can write the names of the people's birthdays, and I need this. Trust me, I need it. So you can tuck it into the envelope right away. If you really are organized, you could even have their address already on there, and then you just tuck it in. See? How convenient is that? And then you can use other cards. You don't have to use the cards that were made for this, but it's just great. And because it's a big spiral ring, there's room for lots. So, and if you want to, you can stamp around here too and make it prettier. Doesn't matter, but this would make it a great gift either as a kit or as a finished book for somebody that has all the addresses, the cards, and everything in it. So I hope that you enjoyed this short video with this simple kit. It's absolutely fabulous. I highly recommend it, and I think I am going to use this for my March class. So check it out. thepamperedstamper.com will have my class and also my Facebook page and events. So have a super day. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I always love to interact with you. And if you really want to show me some love, then click on the share button and you can share my video on Pinterest or on Facebook so other people can find me. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love to have you shop with me. You can do so in Canada and in Europe. So if you have any questions at all, please message me. If you're looking to add some spice to your life, join my team. I have a great team in Canada, and I'm going to have a great team in Europe. And if there's one thing I love to do, it's to have fun with my team, and I love to inspire them to become their best selves and to really fulfill their dreams. So what are you waiting for? Have a super day. Bye.